The question is, will you take the vaccine? That is the question. Will you take the vaccine? I only came on tonight. First of all, most praise, all praise to the Most High. You know what I mean? The stuff that I've been telling y'all, speaking on, is all been coming true. I don't want it to come true. I don't, I want the best for everything, but, the world is crazy, right? The question is, will you take the vaccine? What you gonna do when they come for you? Or will you just merely walk, I'm talking about, your way up to the line? There's been a lot of speculations in this vaccine. There's been a lot of misinformation in this vaccine. And it's really I'm trying to find a correct word. I'm just use the word amazing. It's an amazing disaster. You understand? You understand me? It's an amazing disaster. Yes, sir. It is said that the military already has the vaccine hot and ready to go. You know what I'm talking about? Hot and ready to go. In 48 hours, they can supposedly issue it all out to the American public in 48 hours. Now look, if somebody come knock on your door, hello there. Hello there. You know what I mean? Check me out. It's basically get down and lay down. What do you mean? Get down and lay down. I don't understand. You don't understand the meaning of get down and lay down? No. Click 'em. Oh no. Look, this right here is only the beginning of destruction. That got to be the beginning of some type of civil war. You tell me. Because not everybody's going to get down or lay down. Then my next question would be, how would you have, I need somebody to answer this question. How are you going to issue out a vaccine and you do not have a cure for the vaccine? I'll wait. I'll wait. Somebody please let me know. How do you have a vaccine that you're going to push out on the public and you don't have a cure for it? Now, if you knew better, you'll do better. Because the tests that they've done on people with the vaccine ain't all turned out correctly. It's been allegations of the vaccine being the chip. Because they tried to have, they had talks. Remember the talks of how they was trying to put all the, trying to switch the money around and yada yada yada. They was trying to switch it up. That didn't work. Nobody was going for that. So amazingly, they slowed down the whole world. Right? Slowed down the whole wide world, Craig. And now they had a whole master plan. You know how we gonna do it? We just gonna make them get down and lay down. From the people that I've known that have had it, that haven't passed away, that have lived to tell the story, Those people told me that all they tell them to do is sit in a room and in quarantine for 2 weeks. That's the remedy. You just gotta wait it out. I asked, what medicines do they offer to you? Over the counter stuff, Tylenol, maybe for your fever, some Advil. Come on, man, that ain't gonna work. So you telling me your fear is that the American public or the whole wide world is going to, basically the American public is going to come down with COVID-19, right? You're trying to tell us that, let me get it right, let me get it right. You're trying to tell me that if you, half of everybody is dying from it. The virus keeps spreading. They really don't know how to stop it, obviously. They don't even know what to do with it. Or they basically messing with Debo and don't know how to deal with his combos. So they keep getting hit upside the head all the goddamn time. You dig what I'm talking about? Now, if you issue out something that you have no control of, if you issue out something that you have no cure of, and you have half of, or not even half, but mostly half of the population infected or something, if you make everybody take something which is going to give that to them, then everybody has it. People that never even had it. No symptoms at all. Everybody. Everybody? Wait a minute, bro. I ain't feeling no, you know what I'm talking about? So now you give it to me, and now I get to feeling a certain way. But at the same time, you can't tell me to go take no Robitussin. No, nothing. You know, Tussin, you can put Tussin on bullet wounds and, you know what I mean? But I can't take no nothing. Hell no. I just supposed to deal with the agony and pain and then the guessing game that it might get worse. And then you talk about the hospitals is packed up now. What you think the hospital's gonna look like after they issue that? People gonna be like, oh man, I don't know what's going on. I feel like, oh man, my hair done fell out. Oh man, my eyeball fell out. Oh man, my nose done fell out. Oh man, what can you do? Oh shit, you can wait in your room and quarantine for 2 weeks. Damn. All I'm trying to tell you is the mark of the beast is real. What it do? Right now the question is, will you take the vaccine? Will you take the vaccine? That is the question for tonight. You know, how they gonna come through and knock on your door and force everybody in your household to take the vaccine when they don't have no cure for this vaccine? I don't have an answer for that. I don't feel like getting sick. That's all I'm saying. I don't feel like getting sick. I ain't been sick before. And then why do they want to test it on the melanated people first? The frontline workers, the elderly, and then the people of color. I don't get it, because our melanation makes our immune system strong, very strong. They try to say that underlying condition, pre-existing conditions, that's a trick of the trade. Is it that they trying to cleanse the world? You know, there's some countries in Africa that got there's some countries, period, that got young populations. Why the majority population in Burkina Faso is young. I can't give you the statistical number. It's something it sounds weird. It's 30, less than 30. You know what I'm talking about? Certain places in the world, they have young overall populations. Even though our government is severely old and elderly, I just don't understand what they trying to do. When they come to your door, when you take the cure, or the cure, that's what they calling it, the cure. The cure to what? How you gonna cure somebody ain't never had? That's the question. How you gonna cure something they ain't never had? I don't take the flu shot. Why I'm gonna take the flu shot when I ain't got the flu? This is what happened. Let me tell you what happened. This is what happened. One day, the dope man got his pockets got low. And when I say the dope man, I'm speaking on the pharmaceutical industry. You did. So let's just say Bobby called Mike. Yo, Mike. Yo, what's up, Bob? Yo, man, my pockets is low over here. Ain't nobody buying no Robitussin, no aspirin. You know what I'm saying? No yada yada, whatever. No Theraflu. You know what I'm talking about? I'm finna go bankrupt, bro. I need to get this Theraflu off. Okay. So let's see. I can't do this all the time, bruh, but I'm gonna get you this time, man, for sure, man. Thanks, bruh, cause you know I need that. My pocket is dry, bruh. So we come over here. You know they good at spraying the sky, cloud seeding. You know what I mean? But that's something that you can look into yourself if you don't know about it. So they come in, put stuff in the atmosphere, and people all of a sudden get sick. Then you say, come on, Chris. How are they doing all this? And all right, ask yourself this question. Okay, you got corona that takes over the whole wide world, right? It's spread it airborne through the whole world. Then they try to say, compare it to the flu. Oh, it's the flu, and yada yada. Corona takes over the whole wide world, Craig. The flu takes over Compton. See, we in Cali, so that's for example. The flu takes over Compton, Carson, and then people in maybe Long Beach got the flu. Why nobody in San Bernardino ain't got the flu? It's flu season. And how is it a season? All I'm trying to say, it's like the planned schedule. People are being they tremendously they getting woke up out of their sleep in a vicious manner. You know what I'm talking about? They waking up angry. Man, why you waking me up with this BS, bro? Yo. So if the flu is in Compton, Carson, Long Beach, it ain't in San Bernardino, it ain't in downtown LA, right? Then they say, okay, we low over here in San Diego, right? What happened to Corona and all the rest of that? Why Las Vegas ain't got the flu when Cali got the flu season? Or do they sprinkle it a little bit over there too at the same time? Why on the East Coast they ain't coughing and sniffling and on the West Coast they are? Or vice versa? Why down south be straight? They posted. And they got bad weather. I'm just saying. So, it's all a plan. Me don't like it. I don't like it all the time, I'm telling you, but it's all part of a plan. You have to stay awoke, stay active, and just, like I always say, stay in your lane. Now, I also be getting a lot of questions from the youth talking about, like they always seem to be confused. You know what I mean? I think that's our problem being melanated people. We seem to not know where we come from. We seem to have issues. And I understand that. We all understand that. You know what I mean? But Judah, Black American, Benjamin, West Indian, Levi, Haitian, Ephraim, Puerto Rico, Mancian, Cuba, Simon, Dominican, Zebulon, Guatemalan, Panamanian, Gad, Native American. Asher, Colombian. Uruguay, Incans. Ascar, our fellow brother Mexicans. Naphtali, Argentina, Chile. Reuben, those are Seminole Native Americans. You dig? Now those are your 12 tribes of Judah. Right there. So we can start right there trying to understand where we coming from. You understand? You got to understand where you are coming from. Let me do it one more time. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simon, Zebulun, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali, Reuben. 12 tribes of Judah. Those are all the Black American, West Indian, Haitian, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican, Guatemalan, Panamanian, Native American, Colombian, Uruguay, Incans, Mexicans, Argentinians, Chileans, Seminole Native Americans. Okay? Now, people walking around like they don't know what to do. They don't know what kind of power that God has given them. God has given you powers that you don't understand. I normally don't get all deep into stuff like that, but I'm tired of BS. People acting like they weak, and people need to get strong and say it with their chest. You dig? You understand? You understand me? Now, this is the superstar Coach Chris, because I don't preach. I coach. You dig? Yo, but there are gifts that people don't recognize that they have. God has given you gifts. Prophecy, service, mercy, teaching, exhortation, giving, leadership. You can find that in Romans 6-8. Wisdom, knowledge, faith, healing, prophet, miracle, speaking in tongues, the interpretation of tongues, the distinguishing between spirits. People be like, man, am I tripping? You just don't know that you have gifts that God has given you. You can find that in Corinthians 12:8-10. Right? Apostle, prophet, teacher, miracle, gifts of tongues, kinds of healings, being of help, and administration. And Apostles 12:28-30. And last but not least, Ephesians 4-11, apostle, prophet, pastor, teaching, evangelist. Those are things, those are the gifts that God has given everybody. We have to tap into what we can do to help out the whole world, the whole wide world, Craig. You dig? Help out each other. First, help our family, uplift our family, uplift our people, and we can do anything we put our mind to. Bottom line, point blank. But the question is, will you take the vaccine? That's all I really want to know. Will you take the vaccine? They said that the military is going to come and knock on your door and say, get down or lay down. If you don't take the vaccine, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have a problem with going to buy materials, going to the store, going outside, walking down the street. I almost finished it up with the Snoop verse. And let me know, lay back with my mom. You can't do that. It's a wrap, shorty. What? You got to find somebody that already done got the marketed beef. You know what I'm talking about? That already done went down there and sold out and went down to Master and them and said, yes, sir, I want that. I need that too. You know what I'm saying? I sure want to be down with the party too. Quit it. You got to have a little bootleg now. Go run to the store for you. Yo, it is okay. I got a question. This just popped up in my mind just now. Check me out. Now, y'all here with me. Y'all here with me. This just popped up in my mind right now. Okay. So, why are they, I'm saying this slow, going to give a curfew for the state of California? I think that start like tomorrow night or something. From from 10 to 5 in the morning or something. And that's for like 3 weeks. Y'all tell me, what sense does that make? For what? Why are you... Let me talk to y'all for a minute. Hold on. Y'all got me fucked up. Why? Why are they gonna make a curfew? What happened? Can y'all tell me what happened? All I want to know is what happened. Put my damn glasses back on. All I want to know is what happened. Did somebody blow something up? Did somebody get shot? Do you see riots out in the street? Why is it a curfew? I asked a question earlier to some people at Starbucks. Y'all know how I feel about my water hole. You dig? One person replied was because, yes, martial law is finna fucking happen. Bruh. The reply of him was COVID-19. I said, okay, because you know they trying to push it to like Thanksgiving and all that, right? They trying to push it through the holiday season. But it's from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Excuse me. Who in the whole wide world is going to be out from 10? Like, what percentage of the state, since it was in California, what percentage of the state is going to be out from 10 to 5 a.m.? Everybody didn't circle and did they little for Thanksgiving. Everybody did they all. They hit house to house to house to house before 10 o'clock, bruh. How many houses can y'all hit before 10 o'clock? So what sense does it make to have a curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m.? It got to be something behind it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm tired of people over here getting mad, talking about, man, I wouldn't have voted Biden in if I would have known he was going to lock us down for 6 to 8 weeks. Come on, man. How many people stop doing that? How many people just do their own education? That man done told you what he gonna do. He finna shut everything down. He gonna take away your guns. He gonna make you wear masks. All the people that don't want to wear masks, I'm good with wearing masks. But people act like they don't want to wear masks. You know what I'm talking about? They finna have an issue. It's mandatory. But that's what y'all wanted, right? Come on, man. Yeah, they want to cancel Thanksgiving to celebrate. Man. Yeah. I just don't understand it. Like, you know how fast all the signs went down for Thanksgiving? All the signs and everything, they was like going in like 2 seconds. You know what I'm talking about? They like skip that because what up, kinfolk? What it do? Yo, yeah, the Chinese pandemic. Man, people acting like yo, they don't know, bruh. Listen, the whole attack is on melanated skin. Look, why they want us to take it first? Why they want us to take it first? It just don't make no sense. You know, people ain't trying to do all that. Why they trying to make it? Why the whole bump whoever they want to take first? Let's just throw that out the window. Let's throw that way out the window. Why are they going to take the military to make? They said they can have the military implement. I mean, if that's one of my videos or something, I can just like pull it up for you. You know what I'm talking about? Kinfolk, the question is, and before I keep going, the question is, will you take the vaccine? Because they finna come and make everybody take the vaccine. So, will you take the vaccine? Listen, why, if it was all good, look, if everybody wanted ice cream and they finally figured out that they had ice cream, like a special flavor of ice cream that everybody wanted, right? Why? Don't you think that everybody would be lining up for the ice cream because they knew they wanted that ice cream and they knew that ice cream was good for them? Why would they have to have the military come to the block? Bruh, the military on the block? Nah, for what? Not the boys, but the military. They gonna excuse me, Miss Anderson. I had this needle for you. Get down and lay down. And so if you don't take it, what they gonna take you to the concentration camp? Because they got a couple of them around the corner in our city. That's fresh, brand new, all that. All that. Please believe me. They've been having them for actually a couple of years now. But they ain't had no reason to use them. So all I'm saying is, are you serious? They really what if I don't want to take it? Or it's gonna be like, oh, okay, that's all good. For sure, you good, bro. You ain't gotta take it. We was just coming to find out if you was. Why you gotta come and find out? You ain't coming to find out about the flu shot. Remember when they used to charge for the flu shot? Now the flu shot free, or unless you got to do some insurance type stuff, so then you really paying for it. Well, they use the media to try to push it infiltrate the system. You know what I'm talking about, and to make it seem like you needed it. It's just like this, like when you listen to the radio and you hear the irritating song that you know nobody's like, nobody in the world has to could possibly like this song. Nobody with common sense or eardrums or ear lobes or a brain could like this song, but they play that song 30 times. They play that song, then they play another song, then they play that song, then they skip and play that song 3 more times, then they play another song. It be the same horrible song. And even if you got a good song, they play that to make sure you like that song. But then they take the good songs and they wear them good songs out. It's all bad, bro. It's all bad. They keep coming with this BS because they're trying to force it into you. But all the lies come to light when the world slowed down and people had time to do them and pay attention to certain things. But people still ain't paying attention to certain things. So, you dig? Man. And you're right. It was a template for everything. Like, it was a whole setup. It was a whole setup. And you can actually see, you can see like how everything was all planned out. This didn't work. So like, okay, so remember the first thing when they try to hit people with the chip is they use it in animals. They use it in animals, right? So every time now, right now, every dog, every cat, right? If they get they shots when they come and get neutered or something like that, spaded, they got to get that chip. Or when you register, I don't know. I don't got no animal, but I know that you every time that they go in by law, they got to get a chip. So they was trying to introduce that into taking away the money, the new world order situation. We ain't gonna talk about a lot of stuff, like you know what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean. They put that in that didn't work. You know what I'm talking about. You see what Gaddafi happened to him when he tried to do what he was trying to do to change. That didn't work. But over here, they kept on trying to put it in the news and stuff like that. People weren't going for it. Like, nah, you ain't putting no physical chip in me. But now they supposedly got the needle as. First of all, they got to give you that shot 2 times. First of all, they got to give you the shot 2 times, not one but twice. Once for the first 6 or something months or whatever, a year or two, and then it's gonna be like, bruh, man, I need to get this shot. Cause shit, if I don't get this shot, you know what I mean? And I think it's supposed to be like dealing with the 5G, you dig? So this is all hearsay. Don't believe me. You know what I'm talking about? I just been sort of right all the goddamn time. You dig? So look, it's supposedly a needle that's supposed to disintegrate but leave the code in you. So when you go to the store, it's still like boop, boop. Don't let me tell it. I'm just a I'm nobody to most, but I'm everything to me. You understand? You did. I'm everything to me. Shout out to Ali. Boombaye Ali. Oh man, it's been happening. Yeah, yo, and then like during this whole pandemic situation, this whole era, it's like everything, the worst of everything is happening. Not the simple things is happening. It's like the worst of it. Somebody around the corner got rest in peace to that person, whoever it was. For the story that I've heard is when they got hit by a car. The car hit them and they split in half. They didn't just get hit; they got split in half. We talking about all these hurricanes and stuff like that coming off the coast. They got hurricane storm by storm by storm, like level 4 by level 4, like back to back to back, never before known in history. Yeah, it's too much actually to talk about on this here camera, but I just don't feel comfortable. But there's a whole lot going on, and I don't appreciate it. Sometimes you got to sit back and analyze. And I tell people that don't let your emotions temptate you to jump out and be the first one that's like, I don't like it. Don't do that. If you see some BS happening, try to sit back, analyze. Well, y'all here know. You know what I'm saying? Sit back, analyze, be strategic, you know what I'm saying, on your movement. Don't just jump out there, you know what I mean? Because you got to play chess, not checkers. You did chess, not checkers. Be strategic. Be very, very strategic. Man, I'm sorry. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Man, it's so like that's what I mean. Like people, it's the worst of the worst. It ain't like I'm trying to dig for another example of something like that's just like I don't know. We've been having like max media stories, and they ain't been talking about them until they pass us up. You know what I'm saying? And it's wild. It's like then my question was like, well, what was they doing when they talk about people dying and all that kind of stuff? Because um, I know people who passed, but the amount of people that they talking about that dying, you be like, dang. So where is all the people like the build up and the pile up of the bodies? Like they got it got to be an overflow of graves and stuff too, right? So, but I know like when they do like funerals and stuff like that, they do them in private ways. Excuse me, it's weird. Everything is weird right now. Everything is weird. So it's like the dig and the search for the truth is necessary, but you know it's like you sometimes when you be ready for the truth when you find it when you seek it out. That's all I'm saying. And we have to be on, not off. We got to be on. We got to be go getters. We got to be successful. You know what I mean? Stay sturdy through the wind, especially through that wind storm, because it can get very gusty sometimes. That's the word right there, gusty. Be positive, focus, stay abundant, and be prosperous. Prosperity is a very unique word, you know, and they got to be, yes, we just in New York. That's what I mean. Like, and they had them all up in bodies. They had all the bodies in trucks in New York. Yeah, okay, I went to, to Lomi's Memorial down here, right? And I just went by and they had the whole tent set up. They got the emergency room shut down. All that. It's different. It's real different. I might say that. It looks real different. And it's baffling. I'm gonna use that word, baffling, how people just run around like they don't care at all. I'm trying to be nice with my word. You gotta understand, like, everybody ain't clean, everybody ain't focused. Some people had it, some people haven't. The people that just might be getting over it. Some people ain't respecting the rules. I'm gonna say it like that, so they just coming straight back out. Some people mad that they got it and you ain't got it. You know what I'm talking about? Back to that jealousy and envy is kryptonite. You know what I'm talking about? Some people, you know what I'm saying, ain't changed their clothes in 2, damn 3, 4, 5 weeks type shit. Niggas that don't change their clothes. And then they still carry in the environment that you at when they know they ain't being infested with certain things. Some people doing things and they just have no care because common sense is not common. Did I say that? Common sense is not common. And that's part of the problem. And contradiction is the word of the problem that we have in our government. Yes, 2020 ignorance is different. It's extremely different. But yeah, it's extremely different. Man, I promise you. But I don't know, man. I just think we gotta like I sort of lost where I was going with that. No, but we full fledged gotta stay focused on what we doing. We are supreme. We are royalty. Bottom line, point blank. So the example has to be made from the top. That's the problem with America. The top. Right? If you talk about one thing at the top, you can't find people in the NFL 100,000 or the NBA 100,000 for social distancing. You can't tell people to come into a restaurant. You can't tell people that they can't come into a restaurant or they have to wear a mask when they come into a restaurant. When you click on the channel and then you see a presidential election or whatever you want to call it, this is the ceremonial process that going on. You know what I'm talking about? They shoulder to shoulder, ain't nobody got a mask on. Shoulder to shoulder, ain't nobody got a mask on. You know what I'm talking about? The contradict. How you go? Don't you supposed to get a fine? Don't you supposed to get fined? Don't you supposed to get fined? Cause how you don't get fined? You finding them. You can't. That's contradiction at its finest. So my mama always told me that stupid is or stupid does. Yo, we can do a whole Forrest Gump compilation on this situation. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh man, well I got another one. It might not apply to the whole situation, but I'm gonna get a shrimp boat. I'm gonna have barbecue shrimp, gumbo shrimp. Oh my God. Come on, man. Y'all act like that whole it's amazing how the messages in movies Like how they just stand out sometimes. They like prophetic. The messages in movies are prophetic sometimes. I was just running. How many of y'all out there just been running? Y'all gotta excuse me. Y'all gotta excuse me. But yeah, yo, we have to stay in our lane. I wish I could see. Look, let me tell y'all something. This is me, right? I normally put my little wave cap on or something, whatnot, little hat. You dig? But this is your boy every day. Don't get it fucked up. Gas team, stand up. Gas team, stand up. You know what I'm talking about? Gas team, stand up. Oop, I did it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Gas team, stand up. I wear this. You know what I mean? The question that you get. Oh my God. Is it hot? Yeah, bitch, it's hot outside. Can you breathe? This is a half-face respirator. I can breathe. I sound like Darth Vader in this hole. You dig? But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about my half-face respirator. You know what I'm talking about? Let me tell you about this. Economically, this thing was $30. You dig? Them little funky ass masks that they giving people and issuing out that they don't know what to do with them things to stop anything. Them shits is $4.99 each, all day and day. After you breathe in and out, and them things, your mouth, that they all be moist and all saturated with your breath and stuff that's supposed to be exhaled out your mouth, and you supposed, you know what I mean, out your body, and it's supposed to, you're not supposed to breathe in the CO2 or whatever it is, you know. And don't get me to talking. I'm not a genius, but really I am. You know what I'm talking about? Then you turn it around. You see this is airways. These air portals right here help you breathe all day and day. I don't have to breathe the same air as you, air as you, air as you. I don't have to breathe the same air as you. You know, I can keep going. I'm gonna stop. Look. Filters. You got one mask on. I got two filters. Two filters. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is for the heavy stuff like painting and stuff. I inhale and exhale out of here. See? Exhale out of here. So I don't have to breathe the same air as you. Carbon monoxide, yes. So my whole thing is safety. Know you. The whatever's in your head that tells you that's God talking to you. Now I understand that this ain't all that flies to a lady. But after a couple of times this one lady asked me, or somewhat making sarcastic implements about my mask, she broke down and said, you know what, where did you get your mask? Because that mask is genius. There's so many forest fires out here right now. I can't breathe at all. Yo, we in Cali. It's mad fires. Plus they got the damn COVID. First of all, I'm not believing what you tell me about COVID. I'm gonna learn from the motherfuckers that's dying. Oops, did I say that? Or the people who've already been through it. Why would you learn from something? That's like trying to coach somebody event or how to play football or basketball or run track. And you ain't never played football, basketball, or ran track. You just watched it. You don't know how it feel, how it feel to act in the sport, how it feels to go through the pains of the sport, or how it feels to win or lose in the sport. You just watching a cheerleader. You dig? So my whole thing is, go for what you know. Don't listen to everybody else. Stop being a follower and be a leader. People act like they can't do nothing but be followers. It's so disgusting to a king. I promise you, it is disgusting to a king. It's like despicable being around peasantry. Should I speak like that, or can people relate when I speak like that? You dig? The peasantry is awful. It's disgusting. It's like the scum at the bottom of your shoe. You understand? We are royalty. Peasantry is not acceptable. Bottom line, point blank. That's as far as I'm gonna go with that, because that conversation won't be allowed here. Anyway, cause your boy get to levitate. You know what I'm talking about? My battery going dead, so I'm gonna have to cut it low. But see, your boy get to levitate because knowledge is power, and if you knew better, you do better. Greatness will keep you in shape and out of bad shape. You dig? So let me get off of here before my phone go off. You know what I'm talking about? But the question is, will you take the vaccine? When they come to knock on your door, will you get down and lay down? Or will you be given the options? They finna shut down this whole little situation. So people are already panicking, talking about they need to go to the store. They going to the store, they buying everything up again, and it's about to be a disaster. You stack up, been telling you, stock up, get all your stuff right, your batteries, all your essentials and stuff like that. I need you to get all the steel solar equipment and stuff like that. If stuff get cut off and shut down, we ain't going for all that this time. You know what I'm talking about? So just prepare. I went to the store today. The line was a mile long, and every little aisle that they had registered, the line was like stupid long. So look, get right. It ain't no reason why they supposed to be having those shutdown or a curfew from 10 to 12 or 10 p.m. to 5 p.m. when ain't nobody outside. It's supposed to be the other way around. It don't make no sense, right? Right. Use your brain. Nobody else think for you. Black King, stand up. I am the Black Lion, a.k.a. Superstar Coach Chris, because we go get him. You dig? Black Power, Black King, stand up. You dig? You can do anything you put your mind to. Yes, sir. I love all y'all on here. Let's go. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.